Hi everybody and welcome to Solo Chogokin and Z Boom Unboxing, yeah! After the mega review of the Grendizer GX76 and the mega battle of the various vehicles, today we are finally going to see the GX76x3, all the Grendizer vehicles in a single box. But before starting, some news from the Tameshi Nation 2024, which took place in Tokyo in these days, with the presentation of Grendizer U for the Solo Chogokin series, and a set with all vehicles again in a single box, again for Grendizer U. And we also saw an image with a new Mazinger Z. Yes, another Mazinger Z. Kakume Shinka. Wata to your wallet this time. As I said in the review of the GX105 Mazinger Z Kakume Shinka Wata, that model is the Mazinger Z dedicated to the first part of the series, while this new Mazinger Z GX117 is dedicated to the second part of the series. So we have the jet peeler and the iron cutters and the new articulation of the arms for the drill missile on the face to the GX105 Mazinger Z, the perfect Mazinger Z. And obviously no display, because no Kakume model has a display. That's including the Great Mazinger coming soon later this month. But let's open the GX76x3.
Grendizer, go!
GX76x3 Grendizer DC Spazer full set in one box, Tameshi Nation web special. So brown box, but let's go and open it. Need to cut a little bit here. Here we are, the box, but we will going to do the comparison with the other box later on. We have the three pilots on the left and a vehicle center right. To reminding, is a DC Dynamic Classic Solo Chogokin Grendizer DC Spazer full set GX76x3 Grendizer full Spazer full set, logo Uforobo Grendizer anime, logo Tameshi Nation web, logo Tameshi Nation, logo Bandai blue, and here quality logo sticker. Like I said, it is a DC, and so we have the classic image like all other box we already saw before, beautiful, like the GX76 SP anime color. The other image, usually we have the Grendizer on the left and the pilots on the right, but not in this model. On this box we have the pilot on the left and the vehicle on the right, but there is no trace of Grendizer. Top we have the name and image in the background with Grendizer with a double spacer and the spacer here. On the bottom we have Grendizer name, and with the image in the background we have a Grendizer with a drill spacer, and here the marine spacer. in the background. Okay, left and right. On the left we have this extension of the cover image. It is basically the shoulder, back of the head of Koji, but we're gonna see better later. And the other side we have the old image. We have in the top and the bottom in the background Grendizer with a drill spacer, marine spacer, Grendizer with a double spacer and a spacer. Okay, let's turn the box. I just say image actually very nice. Anyway, let's turn the box, and what we have here, a lot of image about the product, the spacer here, and how we see straight away here on this image on this box is clearly represented Grendizer GX76 and not the GX76 SP anime color. Is pretty clear also here, because I saw a lot of commercial on the web talk about this model. This set is for the GX76 SP, but it's not. It's clearly is not. Anyway, we have the spacer with a Grendizer, double spacer with a Grendizer, the TFO Koji. Here we have a drill spacer and marine spacer with the two connection with the Grendizer, and here with the display all together. That's it. Let's compare with the other boxes if we have a space, because this box is huge. Okay, let's start with the box of GX76X. Spacer set, with the size is the same of the new box. With the depth is different. You can see here the new box has a couple finger bigger than GX76X, and if the GX76X was big box, like I said before, compared to the GX04, this GX76X3 is mega galactic. Anyway, see the size, and see if I can show the difference between these two images. You can see clearly the old model. We have on the left Grendizer, and on the left and the right the pilot. But I would say Bandai didn't spend too much time to lay out this model, because reused this same image of Koji here in the top of the other two pilots. The other two images come from the other box. Here we go. The GX76X2. Here we go. Same two character. Same image also for marine spacer, and the other two spacer, TFO and double spacer and spacer. And of course also the drill spacer is the same, look different but exactly the same. Is clearly just rotated a little bit to give a different flight direction, but the reflection are exactly the same, so the same image. Was a strange choice for me. Anyway, another difference is the written Ufotable Grendizer. On the new one, GX76x3, Grendizer is yellow, but in the GX76X was orange and X2 too. Ufotable orange and robot white before was yellow. Same things we had on the GX76X2. Let's go open this set, but like we already understand the model inside, they will be exactly the same. But of course I have to open it. Let's open it, the box. Actually, last things. One things I want to show you how Bandai have done little for this model. This the box in general, the model. The side image here, okay, are basically the same image. Here we go. Grendizer here, just a little bit scaled down, and this spacer here. Basically the same image, just scaled down a little bit. That's for the GX76X2, and X2 be exactly the same things. Drill spacer and marine spacer here. It just a little bit scaled down, but you know. Recycling. Okay, let's compare the image in the back. You can see the image are exactly the same. Also this one here, the same. The only image new is this one here on the stand. But let's go open it. Let's open this side so we can see all the full image, because they are very nice image. The model is open. Let's have a look. The image complete, because it's always a beautiful image. Here we go. There is no Grendizer, but it's just a extension on the shoulder of Koji. I love this image of the sea. I must say the box are the best box I have seen from Bandai. Let's open the object. Let's take out the contents. Here we are. We have now the booklet with instruction, the 3 vehicles, Space Mariner, Drill Spacer and Double Spacer, and the spacer and the display. Of course, let's start with the booklet. Here we go. Booklet. Wow, big booklet with a lot of model, and the booklet are very poor. Okay, we have the image of Grendizer here, but of course there is no trace in the box, but it is the same image of, here we go, of the GX76X3 with the GX76X, and we can see the image is the same, just a little bit more contrasted, and change the logo of the anime, but the image is the same. Let's open it, and inside we have the study preparatory, very nice, but they are exactly the same we had on the GX76X for the part of course of space and double spacer, and other side the study preparatory of the GX76x2. Here we go, exactly the same. That's it. That's are the booklet. In the back, the full image is the same image from the box and nothing else in this poor booklet. Especially if we have 3 vehicles all together, we could add something more interesting inside this. Let's go to the instruction. There are 2 divided in 2. Let's start with this one here, GX76x3. They're basically the same instruction. I don't gonna show you, but it's exactly the instruction of the GX76X. Nothing different. Okay, and the instruction, still same instruction of the GX76X3, basically. GX76X2. Here we go. Paro is the same. Oh, actually, here something different. Okay, they give you a questionnaire to scan, and you can answer. The instructions are the same. There we go. Here, of course, there was written GX76X2, and here not anymore. Just carry on from the other page. That's all. Let's move on to the vehicles, and let's start from the SPAZER. We have the SPAZER to put together. Nothing is changed. Open the side fin like another one. Here the wing, side wing to put together. You can open here and get inside your Grendizer. There we go. What's different is a written print here, Bandai Spirit made in China. There wasn't before. That's probably the only difference. But it's not really care too much about that, but all the rest is exactly the same, nothing different. Let's compare it with the old SPAZER. I will not build it, this one here at the moment. Here we go, my old SPAZER GX76X, and here with the X3 we have a GX76X with my GX76 SP. But anyway, let's go with the color. You can see the color are basically exactly the same. No, let's change it. In this model, let's take out on the side like that. Nothing different, same color. Could fixing this bit here, a little bit more cover Grendizer, but didn't happen. Anyway, we can open it, you can see, and insert the Grendizer. We need to use it an extra piece if you want to insert, of course. A couple piece. This cover is that one here, and here we have the several weapon. TFO is exactly the same, and we need to add the pants here, the pants, famous pants, to put inside like that. SPAZER exactly the same, null, nothing is different. Color is the same on the back, nothing different, nothing different. SPAZER is pretty big, of course you need the two parts here. Here we have the display, is the same, and you can see here the two hands for GX76, and here are extra pens for put Goldrick 2 on the display. This set is absolutely the same to the old one. There's a part of the display, just put in the top, and you can put some inclination if you want to put the SPAZER on fly mode. For a little bit more dynamic pose, model is exactly the same. Keep will say that until the end. Let's have a look. The TFO from Koji, the old against the new one. Is the same color. Everything is the same.
切り裂け怒りのダブルハーケン、戦えグレンダイザー、もう許せない、果てない暗さの宇宙空間、今こそグレンダイザー、光を灯せ、地球の緑の若葉のために、ただ一輪の花のために、デュークフリードは命をかける、グレンダイザーゴー、宇宙の
Let's carry on. This is the stand-up for the spacer to put under the spacer. Here we have the double spacer. Let's compare with the double spacer of the old one. Exactly the same on the old one. And my old one is a little bit loose. That's our anyway. You can turn the engine bottom. The wing, you can bend it like that. The color, are exactly the same. Nothing different. You can bend it, the cockpit there for landing up and remove this one here, adding the short version for insert inside the Grendizer, exactly like the old model. Open there and add extra parts for connecting to Grendizer. Also, this double spacer is exactly the same. Okay, the marine spacer, we need to connect the weapon on the top of the fin, the cyclonic blade, like that. Let's open. If you haven't seen my video about big battle of all Grendizer vehicles between GX76 and the GX04, I recommend it. Go watch it, because I will tell you all the details, all difference for this model. Okay, let's have a look at the color. Also here, the colors are the same. Nothing changed. Nothing. Basically, Bandai reprinted the old model. Bandai didn't change anything. You can bend it a little bit there. Here we go with a drill Spezier. It's all in plastic, like I said. You can open there and you can articulate a little bit. You go like that. Open and close. Everything plastic. Also the track are in plastic. Here there is the hook for connecting to Grendizer, and here you can push a little bit aside for insert Grendizer. Here you can remove the missile, if I can do it. There you go, and insert the other one. Nicer. And in front you need to add these small things, but also you can add the big drill, and here is written left or right somewhere. Yeah, okay, cool. The big drill. Let's do a compare with the old drill Spezier GX76x3. Like you can see, it's basically the same color and same function. Everything exactly the same. The old model, that was written here Bandai on the left, but in the new one there is not anymore. Basically the only difference. For the rest is the same.
UFO! UFO! 切り裂け怒りのダブルハーケン戦えグレンダイザーもう許せない果てない暗さの宇宙空間今こそグレンダイザー光を灯せ地球の緑の若葉のためにただ一輪の花のためにデュークフリードは命をかけるグレンダイザーゴー宇宙の王者グレンダイザー
Here we are, the complete set, and you can have a look like that, but of course with the Grendizer and display Grendizer there is more space to displace better the vehicles. Here we are to the final comment on this GX76x3 Spezier full set. I have read and heard on the web. This set was a vehicle made specific for the anime color GX76 SP, but I can confirm this is not the truth at all. Practically, we have the GX76X and the GX76X2 all in a single box, which practically does not differentiate anything important, just some secondary things like some written on the box, on the instruction and on the models, but which do not take away or give anything to this model. Bandai did the similar things with the GX04, made out a GX04S perfect set, King of the Space, but in that model was including also Grendizer, in this one not. But back to this GX76X3, this was a great opportunity but missed by Bandai to fix the Spezier. Seen from below, when it is with the Grendizer, we see too much robot, but these things has not been fixed, because these are exactly the same old models. So, I bring you back to the review I did a month ago, that is the mega battle between the GX76 and the GX04 vehicles, because that was practically the real review for this set too. Bandai once again recycled and took the opportunity to put a limited edition back to the market, thanks to the release of the Grendizer GX76 SP anime color. The GX76 vehicles, I repeat, are not the anime color edition, also because the color were quite similar to the anime, with some shade difference and nothing more. For the price of 25,000 yen, 280 New Zealand dollars, 150 euros, against the release price of the GX76X and the GX76X2 of 24,000 yen, I will say the price has remained the same, with a minimal difference of 1,000 yen, 10 New Zealand dollars. Obviously, I recommend this set to all those who didn't have the other two, also because buy the other two now has very different price, and therefore with this one you should save money. And for all the others, you can miss it easily and move on with your life. However, the Grendizer GX76 SP and the SPAZER together, also from this set, can give you a lot of satisfaction and fun. Like this video I made, which reproduce part of opening title of Grendizer.
デュークフリード飛べ飛べグレンダイザー大地と海と青空と友と誓ったこの平和守りも固く立ち上がれ地球はこんなに小さいけれどで輝く星だ守れ守れ守れ
For today, that's all, and I will see you in the next unboxing, that will be the Great Mazinger GX111 Kakume Shinkan Wata! Always here at Solo Chogokin and there!